Hello everyone, so my next video, this is actually my third for today, Wednesday, August 21st, and it's actually kind of chilly out, I have this on. It was very humid yesterday. So getting right into it, last night I watched Werner Herzog's documentary film that came out, I think 3 years ago, on the internet called Lo and Behold. So people, if you've not seen it, really recommend it. Everyone knows, people who know me, know that I'm a huge Werner Herzog fan. I actually did a video recording a couple of weeks ago on Klaus Kinski. Go check that out. But so lo and behold, really interesting. Some things that I find just unbelievable. Just to put the internet in perspective and this information, he goes back to the beginning. 1969 in Stanford, and you just had people who were computer scientists and academic. They're trying to figure this stuff out, and the very first message was LO, and it took like it was all clunky, this gigantic machine, and it was crazy. So when you think about fast forward today, like that amount of information. Well, let me just say, back in the early days, it was just professors and computer scientists who were connected in the internet, and they actually had a directory with a list of names, everyone who was connected to the internet and who had like an email address and their phone number, and the directory was about this thick, right? So check this out. If we were to have a directory of all the people who are connected to the internet today, now listen to this. The directory would be 72 miles thick. Is that right? That sounds so crazy. It's basically almost everyone on planet Earth, right? Or most people, who are on the internet. I mean, the internet is our world. But from a book this thick from a directory this thick to a directory that's 72 miles thick. Wow, that's insane. And here's another thing. When you talk about the information, the paltry amount of information in the beginning compared to today, if you were like today in a single day, if you were to download all the information, all the transactions, all the information on the information highway, the web, in a single day, and download it and burn it onto a disk. Now check this out, and I find this hard to believe, but let's see. And I don't know how you can, how you're able to come up with this figure or calculate it. But anyway, downloading the day's information, burn it onto a CD. You take that CD and stack it one on top of the other, you would reach the moon and back. Single days on CDs, burning CDs to the moon and back. A single day's information. I mean, it just sounds insane. So, people check it out. Lo and behold, Werner Herzog is the best. He's so quirky, and oh, by the way, I just got to point out, there's a real depressing sort of scene, like the dark side of the internet. I don't know if people have heard about the Porsche girl, and I don't even recommend people going on Google, but you can. There's this young woman who took her father's car. I think she was like 18 or whatever, and she had a history of mental illness too. They get into it a little bit, but she took her father's car, a Porsche, and she was in a horrible car accident, and she was decapitated. So anyway, people on their phones or whatever taped it, and then they sent it all over the internet. And it's gross, and it's disgusting. And then the haters and the crazy people were sending texts to the father, like your daughter's in hell, and making jokes about her being decapitated. I mean, people are fucking sick, man. So, all right, Werner Herzog, lo and behold, check it out. Tabor Talk.